Hi, I'm Joe Sanders, and today I'm the host here at Can Television. I'm a new producer, so therefore I get to be the host today. So our guest is Martha and Ernestine, and she's better known as Mrs. E. And we're going to be talking about, today we picked the topic government. And first of all, Martha, I would like for you to give me your general opinion of the government today. And first, I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, on September 4th, I just turned 84. I'm very grateful that I'm still here and pretty healthy. A lot of good friends here at Can TV. They're wonderful to work with. I had 4 children, 4 grandchildren, and I have 10 great-grandchildren. But I live alone now, and even though I'm very, very happy to still be alive, I'm very lonely because I miss my husband. He passed away 4 years ago. My older daughter, 54, Linda, she had breast and lung cancer. She passed away. She's gone 2 years now. I came from a family of 4 children. I'm the eldest, and my 2 sisters and brother are gone. That's the hard part when you get older. You're happy to be alive, but you miss your loved ones so very, very much. It's good to be active. I've been in Can-T for 25 years now, and I love it, otherwise I wouldn't be here. And I'm pretty active. I volunteer at Trinity Hospital 2 days a week, and then I come to Can TV every Wednesday. I belong to CAPS. We have a meeting once a month. And I belong to the American Legion Auxiliary, and that's once a month meeting. So I keep active, and I try to do things that help others. And I'm very pleased to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Ms. E?
Well, I am divorced. I have 2 sons. I have 2 grandchildren. And I'm a lady who's called for the abortion issue because, you know, I had abortion before I had children. So my main calling is to try to help overturn Roe v. Wade. And, you know, I heard the college, I heard the marriage, and I have lived good and bad. You know, I have lived in Montreal, I have lived in New York and Indianapolis. And you know, it's kind of like I have a kind of a view of things, and the main issue to me that I deal with now is to help overturn Roe v. Wade, like Alveda King, that's Martin Luther King's niece. Is the greatest civil rights movement is to overturn Roe v. Wade, to stop all the murder of our generation of Americans. So that's my goal. My organization is that International Pro-Life. Now, pro-life is not a dash because it's like, I want it to be like a fun type organization, an organization that you can join for support until you die. You got support. You got, we do a lot of stuff. I'm into arts, and we do media, fashion shows. And so when we say pro-life, it's not just like pro-life only with abortion. That's why there's no dash. It's like a better life, a proactive life.
That sounds good.
I'm now with the intergenerational I Grow with Gregory Bratton. He's the one that's helping with all the growing of your crops and chickens and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to be working with Gregory's urban development and learning how to feed yourself and grow your own fruits.
Sounds good.
And feed chickens.
Now, what about you? We want your background.
Oh, me myself, I'm a veteran.
What branch?
I was in the Navy.
Oh, I'm gung-ho for servicemen, believe me.
And
Don't cut nothing off. The government tried to do that years ago.
right, and I did join the American Legion here at the television station.
Oh, good.
And I've done a lot of traveling, and I've done a little school teaching.
Oh.
And then I was an entrepreneur. I worked for myself for over 30 years.
Oh,
What
nice.
business? What type of business?
I'm a salesman.
Okay.
Were you ever married?
Yes, I was married.
Do you have children?
I had 3 children.
How old are they?
42, 39, and 37.
And they're all in pretty good health?
Yes.
Oh, you're lucky. I lost my husband died from cancer. My daughter, 57, Linda, died from cancer. Now my son, who's 62, has bone cancer. And it breaks your heart because they go through these treatments and all this, and you just day by day worry about that.
Well, I mean, in general, for the people out there listening, what could we do to help you?
There's nothing you can do, hon. He goes 4 times a week for different kinds of treatments and shots and everything. And we're just holding on. He lives in Crown Point, Indiana.
Okay. Do you accept prayer?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then I'll pray for you tonight.
Well, thank you.
Right. So, Miss E, what is your general impression of the governor?
Well, here's the thing. Obama knows me. I did not vote for him twice because he is pro-choice, and he knows.
Oh.
I get stuff from Obama, invitations. I got pictures. Hi, Ernestine, you know. See, and then Obama knows me specifically because of the fact that in 1995, I was called in the White House hotline, and from 1995 to 1999, I was harassed terribly by the Clinton administration, Hillary. Hillary put my son in DCFS. I was locked up and put in police lockups for that long.
Gosh.
And Obama knew all about this. Obama was the one that told me he was going to help me out. That was before Obama was president the first time.
Well, you know,
I got a letter from Congress.org that I keep a copy. Obama, I'm going to help you this situation, and I'm going to walk with you. And I said, well, when are you going to walk with me to pay my son for the punitive damages that happened to him by being put in all kind of abusive foster homes? And Obama is still ain't saying nothing. That was the first, before he was president the first time.
Okay.
He knows me well. Now, here's the thing. What I think about Obama is this. I think Obama has done the greatest things that the presidents have not done. First of all, he got the health care that they've been trying to get since Theodore Roosevelt. Second thing, he killed Osama bin Laden. He's done historical stuff, but the main thing about him I don't like is that he's pro-choice.
Okay. Well, what do you think about Obama, Martha?
Well, I'm a little disappointed because, I don't know, it's hard for the average person to really know what's going on inside. You just listen to the news and you take that into consideration. But I'm concerned with this health care issue, the money that's spent. I mean, he spends the money like it's nothing. It's our tax money. And another one, too, is our mayor. I'll never vote for him again. I am so upset. I hear on the news now he's going to raise 3 taxes. One, cable TV, which we all have. The other, what's the other 2 that he has?
He's going to raise
cigarettes again. Going to put 75 cents on another pack of cigarettes. Chicago pays $11 for 1 pack of cigarettes. Now, I was born in 1929, and I remember, I didn't remember then, but I mean, as the years went on, 25 cents for 1 pack of cigarettes. Then it went up to 50 cents. $11, from 50 cents to $11 for 1 pack of cigarettes. Now he's putting 75 cents more on that.
Now,
what's the third tax?
The third tax has to do with people who are driving. There's many different things into that. You'll have to really watch the news to find out. But anybody has a car better watch out because they're going to sock anything to you that you park in the wrong place or too long or whatever.
Well,
they've already done that because my son sold his car.
He's tacking on a lot more stuff now.
That's why my son just gave up his car.
Yeah.
And you know something? He's closed down all these schools, and what I know was going to happen. My sister lived in a school in Indianapolis as a senior citizen house, and they're going to move that here. People tell me, that's not going to move to Chicago. Well, my sister is in a senior citizen school in Indianapolis. So what is he going to do with those schools? Well, he's going to turn them into senior citizen buildings and law businesses.
Okay.
I believe that.
Okay, so
I'm not going to vote for him again.
But I can understand with closing of almost 50 schools down, they're talking about building more new schools.
Yeah.
I don't
but he's
understand.
talking about also building a stadium.
But that's,
Oh, really? I didn't know
So
that.
here's the point. That
for
is just an
DePaul.
offset about the stadium. But the most important thing is the education of our children. And there was no reason to close down forest schools. And also, I found out that he is also, every board member, he's on the board of Echelon. He's at the big corporations and the school boards with the big corporations. And so that's not coincidental. His background is about business. His background, he acted like he was for the children. Okay, and I thought he was because he helped me out with a little girl who wanted to go to college and she wanted to get out of CVS. Automatically he helped. I said, oh, he's for the children. He's not for the children. He's not. He's for big business. This whole city is going to turn around.
Yeah, that's a sad part.
Okay, so what are you doing about that? And I want to know what you're doing about it.
Well, what can you really do? I mean, you
Well,
it's
bring
like-
out awareness.
Well, I mean,
Speak truth like we're doing now.
You could organize against him.
you can sit and talk and march, but government, I'll tell you, I years ago I was very, very active in politics locally in my area. And now I am so disappointed. I don't have any respect for our government at all. I don't care what the party is. Democrat, Republican, Independent. I have no respect for any of this anymore. Too much is going on that we don't even know about until it comes
Yeah.
out and it's all screwed up.
Yeah.
Well, so do you go to any community meetings?
Oh, sure I do. Sure I do.
And see, by this being Free Speech Week, October 21st till October 27th, and we're doing this show, I could upload this show on YouTube, and this is the most important show, to speak out and speak your mind.
Right.
That's what they want you to do. You can go to freespeech.org and see that they want, this is like they have Breast Cancer Week, a month. This is a month of free speech, and we're on Free Speech TV. So,
Right. Oh, you know, and I wanted to mention about government, why I'm so depressed with them. Many years ago, our alderman was Buchanan, and we were going to have our alley paved. And this lady, neighbor, and I, we went out with the petition, had everybody sign it, and our taxes would have paid for that to be paved. Alderman had one of his people go out with the petition, and he wanted the tar, which would cost us money.
mhm.
Anyway, I didn't find out till after it was over with what he did. We handed ours in, the lady took it down to City Hall, checked everything was, he went and he lied, and he said we had one forgery. I mean, that's what politicians can do, and you can't fight it. I couldn't fight that, and neither could she. He said we had one forgery. He threw the whole thing out, and he got his way. I found out that the lady who went with the petition for the tarred alley worked in his office. So you see what I mean about politicians? I mean, it's sad. I hate to label everybody, but I'm getting to a point where I don't trust any of them anymore.
Okay, well, what about Governor Quinn? You haven't spoken
Oh
about him.
boy, oh boy. Yesterday and today in the news, oh boy, if I had something I'd throw it right at him.
The greatest governor is Rod Blagojevich in the penitentiary. He's the best. He's the best politician that we have.
Well,
in the-
anyway, why I'm against Quinn is he's 100% for gay marriage. You know, same-sex marriage, I should say.
Now that Rob out.
And that is so sad. I mean, the morality of the whole situation should tell you what's going on in this world today. It's sick.
I got this free bus ride now because of Rod Blagojevich. And then I found out by Dwight Taylor having the concerned citizens of Burnside, I said, we're going to take this and go to Gary. And I said, it's so easy. You can go to Gary on this free ride. Once you get outside of Illinois, you got to pay that. The cab driver, the conductor comes on. Okay, y'all got to pay me my $2. But it's nice that he did that for the seniors. And it's nice that he did that for the disabled, and he also did so much for breast cancer, and so he did too many things to be locked up. And to me, he is the greatest politician we have.
Oh, okay, so you don't like the president. You don't like.
I don't like the president
No,
because
no,
of
no,
what.
I'm
Don't,
talking-
don't,
I
don't say
understand.
it like that.
Well,
like
the
I
issue,
don't like.
you
No,
know,
no, no,
Say,
I'm trying to
I
get
don't
to
like
a point.
because I don't hate Obama. I don't like him because he's pro-choice.
Okay,
Right.
and then what about the governor?
I definitely don't like Quinn.
Okay,
period.
now what about the mayor?
I don't like him anymore.
I don't
Okay,
either.
Now I'm gonna ask you. So you don't like the president.
Well, I'm hearsay because I don't think he's really done much. Every time I watch TV, he's at a party or he's out of town,
well,
he's
what about-
overseas.
Well, what about the governor? You like him?
I did until he came out with this.
Okay, now what about the mayor?
Oh, God, no. I'm not voting for him at all. He's
Now, what do
raising
you
these
like, though?
free
You asking us,
taxes
Who do you
again.
like?
Uh-huh.
Joe,
I'm through with
Who do
him.
you like? Well, what about you though?
I like everybody.
Oh,
So what are you dealing with us like? Okay, now what
So-
are you gonna sum up with us? What we should do?
What you said. I haven't committed to anything.
Okay, but you're saying you're pointing out to me
No,
and
no,
her.
I'm asking you, do you like the president? Do you like the governor? and
yeah,
do
but you
like the
said you
mayor?
like
I said-
everything.
Yeah,
Everything
me-
they do,
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
doing no wrong.
Yeah, they doing wrong, but that's their business. I'm not going to get in their
So
business.
What do you mean it's
So
their
you-
business? You're the one who voted them in or out. It's definitely your business. My goodness gracious.
Okay, I like Obama.
You think he's doing a good job? If he stopped running
Some
around and
black
spending
men
our
they live
tax
through
money.
Obama
Yeah,
though.
well-
You shouldn't
well-
live through Obama because you're a black man. Because there's got to be too much about
So
Obama.
are you saying that's why I voted for him?
Oh, no, I don't
You
believe
know what?
that.
No, here's what I'm trying to say. It was just too much about Obama to me, and the men were saying, oh, I said, look here, don't you like what you're doing? You couldn't meet a man and go talk about Obama. I said, look, I don't feel like hearing about Obama.
Well, okay, I had several reasons for voting for him, but my first reason was because he was black.
Yeah. I
You
can
did?
understand that. I
Yes.
can understand
That's
that.
what I thought in
But
the
that's
city
normal.
of
No, no,
Chicago.
you-
That's
That's
normal.
not right.
But
you
that is
vote for
right.
them for
That's-
their issue, not for their color.
No, we had
Well,
to vote
well,
for him.
no,
because
I'm
of- no, because
sorry.
of slavery, we had to
You
vote
know
for
hear
him.
what I
oh,
said.
don't
I
go
didn't vote.
back to
I
all
didn't.
that
I
stuff
didn't
we
vote
would
again.
for
not.
him.
We would not.
But I understand why people
Don't go
did.
back for all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
we got to go back to slavery because
Oh,
Obama
yeah,
gave
sure.
the
Look at
Indians
all- look at all you
$3.2
got
billion
now for
for
nothing.
reparations, and he ain't gave the black people nothing.
Oh, get out
Obama
of
has
here.
not gave black people
Okay,
nothing
okay,
for reparations.
okay. Thank you for that. But
He ain't gave it nothing.
I had several reasons for voting for Obama, but my first reason, I just want to be honest with you, I voted for him because he was black.
I believe that.
I can
Now,
I
understand.
believe that's why he got in, because the city of Chicago is 80% black now.
Yes.
That's right.
So I mean, what's wrong with that? So you down on me?
No,
So
I like
asked me-
you as a
asked me, so I
person,
told
but
you.
I
The city
think
of
that's a
Chicago
very
is not
poor
80%
reason to
black.
vote for anybody.
I said my first reason.
City of
I
Chicago
know, but
is not
that's still the
80%
number
black.
one reason. And that's a very poor reason to vote for anybody.
The city of
You
Chicago
look at the
is not
issues. I'm
80%
talking.
black. Okay.
You vote for issues. What did that person do to get into that office? What is he doing now? That's where you vote for a person,
Well,
not for their color.
I met him before when I worked for the school board down in Springfield, but he never had time. But I did write to his office about my veterans benefits, and his office wrote back. I don't think it was him. His office wrote back, and they straightened out my issue.
Well, I would hope so. Being a veteran, veterans deserve everything they can get.
Right, but they actually
You better
straightened it out.
believe it.
And,
Here's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Here, with that in mind, I want to say this. I definitely understand why black people voted for Obama.
No, we're talking about the three of us right now.
Okay. But all I'm saying is this.
Yeah,
here.
let's get off
I
of that
didn't-
issue.
I didn't vote for him because I'm more committed to pro-choice. But if I wasn't, I probably would have too, because you need to have a black president. You know, so you should have been a black president a long time ago. It should have been Malcolm X.
Brother, let's talk
But
about
all I'm
something
saying-
else,
all
or
I'm
I'm
saying-
going to walk
But
off.
what do you think about this school that, this stadium that not Blagojevich, that Rahm Emanuel wants to build?
I don't see no purpose to it.
Okay, what do you think about that? He wants to build a stadium.
You know, I hate to speak about something that I know nothing about.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you know what I would like to
But you know he
discuss
closed-
too in the city of Chicago. You're talking about black this and black that. Look what's happening with the black children in this country. They're killing each other.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what.
Their
yeah.
parents, there's no
Yeah.
parents. Nobody's
Yeah.
controlling anything.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
sad.
terrible. That's why. That's what I'm against. That.
The reasoning that's happening, they haven't been taught no difference. They haven't been taught no difference. If they was taught
Black
not
on
to
black
do
crime
that,
is terrible.
from the cradle up, then they wouldn't do that. You
Well,
know.
I realize you should be taught certain things, but I mean, a human being basically should know killing anything is bad.
Okay, like I just
You
told you.
have to be taught that?
Well, I just told you I was a veteran. I was in the
Well-
Vietnam War and I was wounded. I was taught that,
You were
I
taught
know
what?
how to shoot a gun.
Oh, well, sure, of course, you have to go through training. My husband, I came from a family of three, and all three boys served in service. The Navy, the Army, and the Seabees. All three of them served. This was the beginning, towards the end of World War II, because my husband died 4 years ago and he was 81. So, but that time the young men, they were eager to go and help. There was no problem. They joined.
I was eager
They
to
weren't
go and help.
drafted.
I was eager to go and help.
No, I mean, I wasn't referring to you, but I'm just saying what happened then,
Uh-huh.
you know. But the sad part in the city of Chicago, because Chicago is a great city, and it's really being torn apart. I watched a program yesterday on graffiti in the city of Chicago. Well, we've had it in my own neighborhood. I've called a few times. This one fella on the corner, his corner garage gets hit every single summer. All that
Today's
graffiti
spotted.
all over, constantly. Why do kids do that? I don't understand what they get out of that.
Well, I guess it's the same thing as riding horses back a long time ago. You know, they enjoyed riding horses. Now they're doing spray paint.
Yeah, but that's hurting people.
It's not just children though. It's
How-
grown
how-
people doing
how does it,
spray painting. Grown
how-
people are doing graffiti because if you go to like 87 from Western back up towards Houston, that viaduct, it was nothing but cars out there and grown people doing mirrors. They call them mirrors. When the grown people do it, they call it mirrors. When the children do it, they call it graffiti. It's still the same
But
thing.
don't they have designated areas for that?
Yeah, but here's what I'm trying to say. Why make a big difference out of the children doing it than the grown people?
Yeah,
the
but the
children
grown-
are starting
Yeah,
it.
but the grown people, not that it's right, they're making pictures. Graffiti is just scribble,
Well-
all over scribble.
Well, some art pieces in an art institute look like that to me.
Oh, no,
yes,
that's
they do.
not
some of
art.
it looks
That's
scribbled.
not art.
Some of the graffiti.
Any idiot can do that, for gosh sake.
But here's what I'm trying to say. Children rebel because of certain things like that. They know what's going on. They know that people can be an adult and put up stuff and then it's okay, and then if they do something, it's not okay, you know. A lot of children have organized in the Pilsen area around where the Puerto Rican flag at, and a lot of the children have organized in their beautiful mirrors,
Well,
just
you're
like
talking
the
about
adults.
gangs now.
No,
You
no,
have
these are
difference in
they're not gangs. These are high school students
They're
at that
gangs.
school right there at Northwestern by St. Mary's Hospital.
Yeah, well,
The high school.
Okay, why don't we work on fixing some of this? You tell me
Yeah.
how we can get some of that fixed.
Okay, right now you're getting it fixed by letting high school students stand up and stand out. You know, like for instance, the ones that over at the high school by
Now, what about all the children, not just some?
all the children. All the children. To me, I think the Board of Education should institute Montessori education. Montessori education where all children get their gifts. You don't grade children on a score issue. A lot of children lose their interest in school because their grades are on a grade point average. And I think Maria Montessori was the best educator in the world. And she you know, you don't have to have a lot of money to go to Montessori schools. They could teach Montessori education in the school system.
Now, did you go to public schools?
I went to public school.
What about you, Martha?
I went to public school.
And who you think is a great educator?
I really don't know, because I think we have such problems in the schools today. And I don't know why you had mentioned the fact that they don't have discipline. That's why the children are the way they are. But it breaks my heart because so many innocent people are the ones who are being killed by these children.
Yeah.
You know, going
But-
by shooting
Okay,
just for nothing.
teaching has to be different.
I found out the teachers are scared of the children. I
well-
worked for Hamilton boys. I worked for detention boys, and they wanted me to stay permanently. I worked for Jefferson Park, Steinman's, all these. We want you to teach. Okay, I said, well, the point is, I wouldn't mind it, but pay me full-time salary, not substitute
on
salary.
TV yesterday about that teacher that got killed by that
In
student,
Vegas?
13-year-old boy.
In Las Vegas? Okay.
Kill that teacher.
Oh, right.
That's going to happen some more. Watch.
Okay then. So look, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being here today. I really found out a lot about you. I found out a lot
I
about
didn't
you.
do it honest.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So I want to kind of wrap this up a little bit. Could you tell me something about your closing statement?
My closing statement is that I am one of the black inventors. GeoCities.com/Loud Production 60609 was taken down by President George W. Bush. He came on right the week of Iraq. I'm taking off all websites talking about ACDC, air conditioning units. That website came down. A lot of my inventions are out here being sold today.
Martha, could you tell me something?
Well, the only thing I have to say is I'm very grateful for CAN-TV, that anybody can get on and voice their opinion and not worry about being prosecuted.
Amen.
Okay. Well, Martha, I'm really glad that you're here and glad to meet you. I think you're very pretty.
Can I take you home with me?
The free speech.
I live alone now, and you're so sweet. I want to take you home with me.
Okay.
I don't think your girlfriend would let me, though.
Right. Okay, so I want you to make one last closing statement.
No, I just want to thank CAN TV for allowing us to voice our opinion and meet nice people like you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad, too. I had an enjoyable discussion here today.
Right.
And I'm glad because this is Free Speech Week.
Right. Now, how about you?
I have enjoyed it. I've got to sit here and to listen at her.
Yeah, Ernestine. I'm not a pronoun.
Ernestine, and to find out a little bit about her, and you yourself. I am a real veteran. I was in Vietnam.
Well, God bless you, because I'm gung-ho for all veterans.
Right. And
they deserve everything they get.
But I met you before I met the veterans downstairs.
Oh,
But you didn't tell me you like veterans.
well, like you.
Oh, we got a love match going on here.
Yeah.
Y'all got into
we
a
are two
nice
people that love
conversation.
everybody.
Well, I know you're very nice, and we're very pleased to have you as part of our crew now.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I waited a long time.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, we got you now. You can't get away.
Right.
You're not going no place now.
All right. I'm
Right? We got him now.
I'm going to be right
You
here
got
with
him. Seems like you got him.
Okay. So what is your next event?
My next event is I'm doing a fashion show Friday and a talent show.
How nice.
Okay. So listen, I just want to thank both of you guys for coming.
Okay.
And I want to thank both of you for your own opinion. And we're going to do this again real soon.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.